On the workbench today is a Fender Blues Deluxe, an original USA made one. And I worked on this in 2019 shortly after the other Blues Deluxe, which I have a video on my channel for. I don't have any footage of working on this amp, but I am just documenting what I did because it's going to be going up for sale. I'm going to sell it locally. A couple days ago I spent 90 minutes packaging a smaller amp than this, and I'm just not willing to package and ship this at this point. So I'm going to try to sell this locally. So overall, amp is in pretty good condition. See a little bit of a schmeggly there on the grill cloth. It's not torn, but those lighter colored strands are a little, out of sorts. So maybe it got stretched or something there, but not unusual. The circuit board on the amp says copyright 1993. I don't know the specific year of this. I'll have to look that up and put that in the description if I can narrow that down. Overall, the tweed is in pretty good condition. The chassis has a little bit of boogering, a little bit of rust coming through the chrome. So let me think back to what I did here. Metal input jacks, and I replaced the foot switch plug or jack when I worked on it. I don't think I replaced either of these switches. I think both of these were working. Let's flip this around. Already got the back cover off, obviously. So nearly all of the electrolytics have been replaced in the amp. Cathode bypass caps there. One different capacitor in the first part of the preamp. A couple of orange drops up there on the tone controls. So all in all, these look like perhaps they had been replaced once already. They're elevated up off the board a little bit and have some silicone holding them in place. I did not replace those. Other than that, just going through and soldering the board as needed. So there are 3 new capacitors there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different new electrolytics in there. I don't recall if I put any sort of new tubes in there. There was a trace repair here, and that is glued in place. So I don't think that's going anywhere. I don't think that I did that. I think that was there, but I honestly cannot say 100% certain. I don't recall doing any trace repair to this amp. So that is pretty much it. When I got it done and I test played it, it sounded a little bit weird. And I checked the speakers, the screws for the speakers, and they were pretty loose. And actually one had fallen out and gotten in the cone and ripped the cone. So this is a Fender speaker that I happen to have. And so I took the torn one out and put this one in. And I think we'll turn it on and give it a listen and see if I can record some of the amp without distorting the microphone, because I did that on my last video a little bit. So I got to watch that. But let's give this a listen and let's get this up for sale.
Thank you.